My beloved, pause for a moment. Breathe. This image, this message, this very second of your life. It is not random. You did not arrive here by accident. You were gently guided, nudged, positioned, and deep within your spirit. You already know that. There are countless paths your day could have taken, countless distractions that could have pulled your attention elsewhere. Yet here you are, reading these words, feeling that quiet stirring in your chest, that subtle recognition. This is not coincidence, this is timing. You have been seen, precious soul. Not in a distant way, not in a vague, impersonal way. You have been seen in your late-night thoughts, in your silent questions, in the moments when you wondered if anyone understood the weight you've been carrying. You have been known in your hesitation, in your longing, in the quiet hope you barely dare to speak aloud. And now, something has reached you, this image, this message, this awareness. It is a doorway, not dramatic, not loud, but intentional. Your next move depends on what you choose to see here, not with your eyes alone, but with your inner knowing, because something inside you is awakening. Because something inside you is awakening, something is whispering. Pay attention. You are not being pressured, you are being invited to recognize that you are standing at the edge of change. And you, my dear one, were meant to arrive at this exact moment. Today the miracle is reaching for you. You felt it, haven't you? That gentle unease that doesn't quite go away. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. The sense that something no longer fits the way it used to. The quiet discomfort that visits you when you try to convince yourself that everything is fine. You've smiled through it, distracted yourself from it, told yourself you were overthinking, but your soul has been speaking. In the pauses between conversations, in the heaviness after certain interactions, in the way your energy shifts around certain places, certain habits, certain patterns. These are not random moods. They are inner signals. There were small warnings. Not harsh, not frightening. Just gentle taps on your awareness. Moments when you felt, this isn't aligned anymore. Times when your intuition whispered, there is more for you than this. And yet, comfort can be persuasive. Familiarity can be soothing, even when it quietly limits you. Something has been shifting beneath the surface, like tectonic plates deep within the earth, unseen yet powerful. You may not have words for it, but you feel it. A restlessness, a quiet anticipation, a sense that you are outgrowing something. That feeling is sacred. Do not dismiss it. You're outgrowing something. Your intuition is not trying to scare you. It is trying to prepare you. It is guiding you gently toward your next step, even before your mind is ready to understand it. You are being nudged, not pushed. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. While you have been questioning, waiting, wondering, unseen movements have been taking place. Conversations you don't know about. Opportunities forming, lessons completing themselves. Pieces shifting into place with exquisite precision. Nothing you have experienced was wasted. Not the delays, not the disappointments, not the detours that felt confusing at the time. Every pause strengthened you, every redirection refined you, every redirection refined you. Every unanswered prayer shaped your readiness. You thought you were stuck, you were being prepared. There were qualities being developed in you. Patience, discernment, resilience, courage, that you will soon need. The timing had to be exact. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. The alignment had to be complete. And now, precious soul, the alignment is nearing. What felt like stagnation was incubation. What felt like rejection was protection. What felt like waiting was orchestration. You are not behind. You are right on time. The shift has already begun beneath the surface. And this image, this moment of clarity, is part of the unveiling. You are being shown a glimpse, not of where you are, but of where you are moving. And it is closer than you think. My beloved, feel the stillness around this moment. This is not ordinary time. This is a threshold. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit recognizes it. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. There is a subtle weight in the air, a quiet intensity in your thoughts. Something within you knows that you are no longer where you once were. Yet you have not fully stepped into where you are meant to be. This space in between is sacred. You are standing at a turning point. On one side is comfort, the familiar rhythm of what you already know, the routines that feel predictable. Today, the miracle is reaching for you, the choices that require little explanation to others, the safety of repeating what has worked before, even if it no longer fulfills you. Comfort whispers, "Stay. It's easier here. You know how this works." And there is nothing wrong with comfort. It has sheltered you. It has stabilized you. It has given you time to gather strength, but what once protected you can quietly begin to confine you. You have felt it. The subtle restlessness. Today the miracle is reaching for you. The sense that you are capable of more. The quiet dissatisfaction that arises, even when everything looks fine, from the outside. Today, the miracle is reaching for you, the awareness that your current situation no longer stretches you the way it once did. That feeling is not ingratitude. It is growth. On the other side of this threshold is expansion, not reckless change, not chaos, but evolution. A step that requires you to trust yourself more deeply than before, a decision that asks you to honor your inner truth instead of external expectations. Expansion whispers, "There is more, you are ready." And yet, fear stands between these two paths. Fear of the unknown. Fear of disappointing others. Fear of making the wrong choice. Fear of making the wrong choice. Fear of stepping away from what is familiar into something that has not yet proven itself. Fear is not your enemy. Precious soul. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. It is simply the guardian of your comfort zone. It appears whenever you are about to outgrow a former version of yourself. But listen closely. Delaying this decision will not silence the call. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. It will only amplify the inner tension. When you ignore what you know, your energy becomes heavy. When you pretend not to see the truth, your spirit grows restless, not because you are being punished, but because your soul refuses to shrink. You are not meant to remain in spaces you have already mastered. You are meant to move. This turning point may not require a dramatic announcement. It may not demand that you change everything overnight. Sometimes, the most powerful shifts begin with a quiet internal commitment, a decision to stop settling, a decision to trust your intuition, a decision to choose growth even when it feels unfamiliar. Ask yourself gently, what have you already decided in your heart but hesitated to act upon? That is your crossroads. The longer you linger without choosing, the more drained you may feel. Not because the path is wrong, but because standing still when you are meant to move creates friction within. You do not need absolute certainty. You need alignment. You do not need guarantees. You need courage. Your next move depends on your willingness to acknowledge what you already know. The image before you was this moment of clarity, is not demanding perfection. It is inviting commitment. Choose the path that expands you. Choose the path that challenges you. to become more honest, more authentic, more fully yourself. You are not losing safety, you are redefining it, and once you step forward, even in a small way, you will feel the shift immediately, not as fear, but as relief. Relief that you finally listened, relief that you honored your becoming. Theati. Today the miracle is reaching for you. S is your turning point, and you are ready to choose. My dear one, before you can step fully into what is waiting for you, there is something gentle yet necessary that must happen within you. You must loosen your hold on what has already completed its purpose. Not everything that has been part of your journey is meant to travel with you into your next chapter. Some things were seasonal, some roles were temporary, some versions of you were built for survival, not for destiny. And you have survived, but you are no longer meant to live in survival mode. There are habits you formed when you were uncertain of your worth, patterns you repeated when you feared abandonment, mindsets you adopted when you feared abandonment, mindsets you adopted when you felt you had to shrink in order to be accepted. These were not mistakes. They were protections. Today the miracle is reaching for you. They helped you navigate moments when you did not yet know your own strength. Honor them, but do not cling to them. You are evolving now, and what once shielded you may now be limiting you. Perhaps you still over-explain yourself to avoid conflict. Perhaps you say yes when your soul whispers no. Perhaps you say yes when your soul whispers no. Perhaps you hold on to relationships that feel heavy because you fear what emptiness might feel like. Perhaps you identify with an old story about who you are, the one who struggles, the one who waits, the one who struggles, the one who sacrifices, even though your spirit is ready to rise. This is refinement. When a tree sheds its leaves, it is not dying. It is conserving energy for new growth. When the tide pulls back from the shore, it is preparing for a stronger return. When you release what no longer aligns, you are not becoming empty, you are becoming available. Available for clarity. Available for clarity. Available for clarity. Available for clarity. There may be moments when letting go feels feels uncomfortable. Familiar discomfort can feel safer than unfamiliar freedom. You might question yourself. You might wonder if you are being too bold, too different, too changed. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. But understand this. Growth always feels unfamiliar at first. You are not abandoning people or experiences out of coldness. You are honoring your alignment. You are choosing environments that nourish you rather than drain you. You are selecting thoughts that empower you rather than diminish you. You are making space, and space is sacred. In that space, new confidence will grow. In that space, aligned connections will form. In that space, aligned connections will form. In that space, opportunities that once seemed distant will feel natural and fitting. If something feels forced to remain in your life, gently examine why. If you must exhaust yourself to maintain it, question its alignment. Question its alignment. If it requires you to dim your light, reconsider its place. You are not meant to carry what burdens you're becoming. Release the guilt that says you owe permanence to what was only meant for a season. Release the fear that says change will leave you alone. Release the outdated identity that no longer matches your inner truth. You are not who you were 5 years ago. Not even 1 year ago. You are becoming more honest with yourself, more aware, more attuned to what feels true. And that honesty requires space. Space for new dreams to breathe. Space for new dreams to breathe. Space for new boundaries to form. Trust that what is meant for you will not require you to abandon yourself. Trust that what is meant for you will meet you at your new level. As you release the old, do it with gratitude, not resentment. Thank it for what it taught you. Bless it for the strength it helped you build. And then let it rest. You are not losing. You are clearing the ground for something that matches the person you are now becoming. Make room, precious soul. Something beautiful is already drawing near. My beloved, as you stand on the edge of this new season, I need you to hear this clearly and feel it deeply and feel it deeply. You are not alone in this movement, even when the path ahead looks unfamiliar, even when your mind begins to calculate risks and imagine outcomes, even when your heart trembles slightly at the thought of stepping forward. You are accompanied. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. There has always been a quiet guidance surrounding you. It has spoken through your intuition, that calm inner knowing that does not panic. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. The voice that feels steady rather than loud. The feeling in your body when something is right, even if you cannot logically explain it. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. The gentle resistance you feel when something is misaligned, even if it looks good on paper. That guidance has never left you. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. Think back, precious soul. There were moments when you narrowly avoided something that would have drained you. Times when doors closed unexpectedly, and later you realized it protected you. Situations that did not work out, even though you wanted them to, and now you see how they would have limited you. You were being guided then. You are being guided then. You are being guided now. Protection does not always look dramatic. It often appears as delay, as redirection, as a sudden loss of interest, as a quiet nudge to pause. Sometimes it feels like confusion at first, but clarity always follows. There is an intelligence woven into your life that sees beyond your immediate vision. It knows what aligns with your long-term becoming. It understands what your spirit can handle and what would overwhelm you. It gently filters what enters your life, even when you think you are choosing alone. You are not choosing alone. There is wisdom within you that has matured through every experience you have lived. Your past struggles sharpened your discernment. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. Your disappointments strengthened your intuition. Your healing deepened your self-awareness. You have grown into someone who can trust their inner compass. When you quiet external noise, expectations, opinions, fears, you can feel it, that grounded sense of yes, that soft but firm no, that subtle expansion in your chest when something is aligned. That is your guidance system. It does not rush you. It does not threaten you. It does not shame you. It waits patiently until you are ready to listen. And now, you are listening. As you prepare for your next move, you will notice signs becoming clearer, conversations that confirm your direction, ideas that repeat in your mind, unexpected encouragement that feels perfectly timed, a sense of calm settling over decisions that once felt intimidating. This is reassurance. You are not stepping into chaos. You are stepping into alignment. Even if the path feels new, it will not feel wrong. There will be a steady undercurrent of peace beneath the nerves. Trust that peace. When doubt tries to speak loudly, return to that quiet center within you. Place your hand over your heart if you must. Breathe. Ask yourself gently, what feels true? Your body will answer. You are protected from what would break you. You are guided toward what will build you. You are supported in ways that do not always announce themselves, but are always present. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. Even when you feel uncertain, you are being steadied. Even when you feel vulnerable, you are being strengthened. Even when you feel as reaching for you, even when you feel as though you are walking forward alone, there is a presence of wisdom, protection, and alignment surrounding you like unseen light. Receive this reassurance fully. You are safe to move forward. You are safe to trust your inner voice. You are safe to step into what is next, and as you do, you will discover that guidance was never distant. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. It has always been within you. Perceive soul, it is time you see yourself clearly. Not through the lens of your past mistakes, not through the expectations others placed upon you, not through the fears that once kept you small, but through the truth of who you are becoming. You have walked through seasons that could have hardened you, yet you chose depth instead. You have faced moments that could have silenced you, yet here you are, still searching, still listening, still open. Do you understand how powerful that is? You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are not fragile for questioning deeply. You are not fragile for questioning your path. You are not behind because your journey has been non-linear. You are evolving. Every challenge carved wisdom into you. Every delay built endurance. Every heartbreak expanded your emotional capacity. You have been shaped, refined, strengthened, even when you thought you were simply surviving. But now survival is reaching for you. But now survival is no longer your identity. You are stepping into authorship. Today the miracle is reaching for you. There is a version of you emerging that no longer apologizes for taking up space. A version of you that trusts your intuition without needing constant validation. A version of you that speaks with calm certainty rather than defensive explanation. You can feel this shift already. You pause before reacting. You reflect before agreeing. You sense misalignment faster than before. You are less willing to abandon yourself for approval. These are not small changes, my dear one. These are signs of awakening. You are remembering your inherent worth, not earned, not negotiated, not dependent on performance. Inherent, you do not have to prove your value through exhaustion. You do not have to prove your value through exhaustion to feel deserving. You do not have to shrink your light to keep others comfortable. The confidence rising within you is not loud or arrogant. It is steady, grounded. Today, the miracle is reaching for you, quietly unshakable. It comes from knowing who you are and, more importantly, who you are no longer. You are no longer the person who tolerates what drains you, simply to avoid change. You are no longer the voice that criticizes yourself before others can. You are no longer defined by the roles you outgrew. You are becoming aligned, and alignment creates power. Your next move is not just a decision about circumstances. It is a declaration about identity. It is you saying, "I trust myself now." It is you acknowledging that you are capable of navigating what comes next. Today the miracle is reaching for you. You may not have every detail mapped out, and you do not need to. Growth is not about perfect planning. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. It is about courageous stepping. You have already demonstrated resilience beyond what you give yourself credit for. Look at what you have endured. Look at what you have healed. Look at the awareness you now carry. You are equipped. There is a quiet leadership within you, not necessarily over others, but over your own life. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. You are learning to guide yourself with compassion instead of criticism, with patience instead of panic, with clarity instead of confusion. This is maturity. This is maturity. This is strength. This is awakening. As you move forward, walk differently, stand differently, speak differently, not to impress anyone, but because you know who you are, because you have stopped negotiating with your own potential. You are not becoming someone else, you are becoming more of yourself, and that self, the grounded, intuitive, courageous version of you, is fully capable of the next chapter. Trust this awakening. Trust your growth. Trust the quiet power that now lives within you. You are ready, not because you are flawless, but because you are aware. And awareness is the beginning of mastery. Let everything you have just felt settle softly within you. Do not rush away from this moment. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders soften. Let your heart open just a little more. This is not the end of a message. It is the beginning of a commitment, a quiet agreement between you and your own becoming. This image was not random. This stirring in your spirit was not imagination. This timing was not imagination. This timing was not accidental. You were meant to encounter this awareness exactly now, not yesterday, not months from now, but in this precise window when your heart is ready to receive it. Hold that truth gently. Today, the miracle is reaching for you. There is no pressure here, only invitation. An invitation to trust yourself more deeply than you ever have before. An invitation to stop second-guessing the quiet wisdom within you. An invitation to move forward, not recklessly, not impulsively, but consciously, not impulsively, but consciously. Your next step does not have to be dramatic. It may be as simple as saying no where you once would have said yes. It may be choosing for you. It may be choosing rest instead of overexertion. It may be sending the message, making the call, beginning the plan, or finally releasing what you have held onto for too long. Small steps shift destinies. Do not underestimate the power of subtle courage. You are not being asked to leap without ground beneath you. You are being asked to walk, steadily, intentionally, toward alignment. Each step you take in integrity strengthens your path. Each choice rooted in self-trust clears confusion from your future. If doubt arises, meet it gently. Do not fight it. Simply return to your inner knowing. Return to the calm center in your chest. Return to the truth that you are supported, guided, and capable. Stay with this message. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. Do not minimize the way it resonated. Your spirit recognized something here because it is ready. Ready to expand. Ready to release. You are safe to grow. You are safe to choose differently. You are safe to choose differently. You are safe to outgrow what once felt permanent. As you move forward, carry this blessing within you. May clarity guide your thoughts. May courage steady your decisions. May peace anchor you when uncertainty whispers. May confidence rise naturally as you honor your truth. May aligned opportunities meet you as you step forward. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are not wandering aimlessly. You are not wandering exactly as you were meant to. And as you commit, even quietly within yourself, to trust the next step, you will feel something shift, a lightness, a steadiness, a quiet assurance that you are cooperating with your own destiny instead of resisting it. That is alignment. Carry this awareness with you. When you leave this moment, let it influence your decisions. Let it influence your decisions. Let it soften your fears. Let it remind you that you are chosen for growth, not chosen for growth, not chosen for struggle, but for expansion. My dear one, move forward with gentle confidence. The path will reveal itself as you walk it, and you will look back, one day, realizing that this was the moment you decided to trust your becoming. Receive this, hold it in your heart, and step forward.